Which side are you on? This is the Daily Dozen, presented by Champions Round.
What is going on? Welcome to the Daily Dozen for June 6th. My name is Jason Gold, as always, joined by Steph Small. Steph, how was the weekend? You ready to get into some MLB player props for this Monday?
Yes, ready to get back into it. I learned last night that I'm done betting against Steph Curry, and he is not going to be the Steph Curry of playoffs past. So, I'm going to stop taking his unders.
NBA Finals Game 2 last night. We had our second slate for Daily Dozen. A lot of fun. I did lose my best bet of the night, Otto Porter, 6.5 points over, because he only took one shot, even though he played 15 minutes and he was a plus 24. So gambling's fun sometimes, ladies and germs.
Yes.
Shit happens, but we have a good series, 1-1. Warriors came out and absolutely dominated last night. Should be exciting. We will have a slate for Game 3, which is Wednesday, June 8th, I believe. Until then, we're riding with these MLB player props. Let's go ahead and start to try to make some money this week, build that bankroll nice and early. Let's get all the props on the board right now. All right, here we go. First game on the board, John Gray, total strikeouts, 4.5.
I have over here. He only hasn't gone over twice in the last 5, so I'm leaning the over. 4.5 isn't too bad. If it was any higher, I probably would take the under here.
I am also on the over here. I suspect that he's going to have a good game. He's been pitching pretty nicely. Last game, I believe he had 12 strikeouts. So heading in the right direction. I think he'll go at least 6 innings tonight. So that leads me to take the over of 4.5. All right. Number 2, same game. Cal Quantrill, total earned runs allowed, 2.5. I am on the under here. I think both pitchers this game are going to have a good night.
So I have the over. He's averaging well over this in the last 2 months. So I'm going to stick with the over.
All righty. Let's go to number 3. Jose Ramirez, who leads the MLB in RBIs this season. He has 53, tied for first. His RBIs tonight, the small special, 0.5. Guy already has 53 this year. I got to ride the over, right?
Yeah, we got to ride the over here. Easy, small special. This is one that at least aligns with our analytics and not just our gut. Only 2 of the last 5, but he's that type of guy that he didn't have one last guy and then he has one the next. So we'll roll with it.
All righty. Number 4, Michael Wacha, total walks allowed, 1.5. He is not allowed to walk, I believe, in his last 2 starts, but he was averaging like 2.5 leading. I think he had at least 2 walks in every game up until the last 2. When he's put up goose eggs. I'm a little torn here. Where are you kind of leaning here?
Well, what's hilarious is I went to look at the slate and I'm like, this is this girl I went to college's husband, which is hilarious.
Oh,
really? Yes. So it was funny to see his name. I actually didn't even realize he was on the Red Sox. I think he has been bouncing around since they met. But, I'm torn as well. If it was that 1 walk, I think I would take the over. I'm going to take the under here because 2 hasn't really been his jam. 3 walks over 8 games. So I'm leaning the under, but again, don't feel confident with this one. I think he could easily get those 2.
So I'm going to use looking at my odds right now. So looks like the money is coming in on the Angels. If you look at the run line, 61% of the bets and 21% of the bets and 61% of the money is on the Angels tonight. Therefore, I think they think that Wacha is going to have a poor performance. So I'll take the over on the walks. And then as we go to slide 5, potentially maybe too bad on the Angels. So no Syndergaard total hits allowed, 5.5. He's been over here. He got absolutely shellacked in his last performance, which we had as one of our props on Daily Dozen. I think that I lost that one. But I'm going to take total hits allowed under 5.5. I understand the Red Sox are one of the best offenses in the game right now, and they have been smoking hot. But again, I'm following the odds here, and I think that we're going to see a good Angels performance. Maybe the Red Sox finally struggle. Long week. They've been playing lights out. Maybe they finally give one back here. So I'll take the under on total hits allowed by Noah Syndergaard.
I have the under as well. For everything that you said. Last 3 he's only had, it was like gone over 3 of the last 8. So I think this is a nice under here. It's probably one of my favorite props for tonight.
Ooh, Ooh, little
How about
parlay,
that?
little small dollar
spicy.
parlay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put one together, and I think this will most definitely be in it.
All right, so the small dollar parlay right now looks like Jose Ramirez, the over RBIs, and Syndergaard under total hits allowed. So we got to find at least one more on the board over the next 7 to put together a nice little parlay that we'll post on our social and on our Discord a little later tonight.
For sure.
Shohei Ohtani, total bases, 1.5. Again, they think that the Angels are going to have a good game today. Following the Sharps here, I'll take the over. If they're going to get it done, Ohtani's going to be heavily involved, most likely.
Yep, I agree with you on that. No, nothing really to add there.
All right. Xander Bogaerts, total RBIs, 0.5 small special. But again, if we're fading the Red Sox, we got to take the under here, right? Fade the small special?
Yeah, I think this is going to be the one that I do fade. I know I don't normally do it, but we're going to fade this one.
All right. Number 8, Alex Verdugo, total hits, 0.5. Again, this is the Red Sox game. I'm going to go just do the full fade through. If you believe in something, if you're following the odds, why not double down on it? I know Verdugo's been hot, and this is my guy from the Dodgers. I love Verdugo. We traded him away in the Mookie Betts trade. Worked out great for us, but he's a great hitter. And I think he had 2 or 3 hits last night. He's riding hot, but I'm going to take the under here. I have a feeling that maybe this is too good of a small special to pass up, though.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, like, the hits is one thing. RBIs, like, I can get behind. Hits, like, we only need 1. I don't think that's asking from us much, especially out of a player like this. So I will take the over here.
All righty, fair enough. Carlos Carrasco, total walks allowed, 1.5. This game is between the Mets and the Padres. Mets just came off a long series versus the Dodgers. Traveling down to San Diego, looking at the odds right now, 50% of the bets, 74% of the money coming in on the Mets, including on the money line where they're underdogs, 78% of the bets and 81% of the money. So it looks like we're going to have to take the Mets. If we're following the odds, we're going to follow the exact same path as the Angels-Red Sox game.
Yeah.
Carrasco's starting for the Mets. Total walks allowed. Got to take the under 1.5 here.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm tempted to take. I am tempted to take the over here, just given some of the trends that he's been putting up here. But I am going to follow you on that one.
All righty. Blake Snell, total strikeouts 5.5. Got to take the under, following the same path. Got to do it.
Look at us following paths. Yes, I agree. I will be behind you on this one, trying to at least follow more of the same path instead of. And this one, I think there's pretty strong backing behind it to go ahead and do that as well. So we can.
We're on like the gambling yellow brick road together.
I know. Look at us, and then
the golden brick road.
We're gonna get the. There you go, branding.
All right, Pete Alonso, total RBIs, 0.5. I'm gonna take the over here. He's absolutely smoked the Dodgers over the weekend.
Yeah.
And again, if we think that the Mets are gonna have a good game today, Alonso's probably gonna be involved. The small special, I'll take the over.
Yep, we like it. We like what he's doing, and I'm gonna keep following you along this Goldilocks brick road.
The Goldilocks brick road. All right, we're even better now. I think that the Alonso one, that might have to be like the last leg of the small dollar parlay.
Yeah, I think so too. Let me write this down so I don't forget when I'm doing it in, because we all know I get on the show and say things, and then somehow my bets in my daily doesn't look exactly the opposite of what I say. So
okay, so we have Jose Ramirez over RBI. We have Noah Syndergaard under 5.5 hits allowed, and then we have Alonso over RBIs. That's a small dollar.
Let's let it rock. Yeah.
All right. Last one.
And the one I did round robin them the last time that we did one, and we still cashed out a little bit of money if you did follow that. So
love to see that. All right. Last one on the board for June 6th. Again, you have until 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern to lock in these picks on the Champions Round app. Last one. Here we go. Manny Machado, total bases 1.5. Follow the same trend. Got to go under.
Yep. Great. Got to do it. We're doing it. We're following the trend here.
We're like basically just putting together 3 different same game parlays. So maybe we have to do one of these.
I think we do.
All right.
Maybe I'll throw them together when we get on.
Let's go back to here. All right. I don't know. We're going to put together.
Until it's Monday?
Yeah. We're a little back a buck. So we're putting together same game parlays based on what we had. We're putting together small dollar parlays based on what we told you earlier, which is Syndergaard under total hits and then RBIs for Jose Ramirez and Pete Alonso. We're going to have some other bets. Oh, that's what I should give out at the end of this show before we head out. let's give out some bets for today, other than what we just gave out. So Royals, Blue Jays under 9.5. It's the only best bet that I see on my board right now. Diamondbacks plus 102 against the Reds, although 90% of the money is coming in on that side, so maybe not. Rangers against the Guardians, money line on that one too. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Put out some other stuff later on in the day on our Discord. And yeah, that does it. We will be back tomorrow morning with another slate of MLB props, and then Wednesday for Game 3 of
Thank God.
All right. Until then, everybody, good luck with all your bets today, and we will talk to you soon. See ya.
See you guys. Good luck.